Very good evening, students. Welcome to Jatadhara Educational Technology. So, in today's class, we are going to see mathematics, continuation of yesterday's sequence and tangents. Right? So, yesterday, where we left, so we are going to start after the next concept after that. All right. See here, find the side of the square inscribed in a circle of radius r. So, which means we have a square and the square is being fitted or inscribed in a circle. And what is the radius? So here we call the radius as r. Okay, right. So here you can see r plus r. So you can see the diameter, isn't it? So diameter by 2 is radius. All right, now let the side of the square be x. When we are going to use the Pythagoras theorem, so we say that x square plus x square is 2r square. Just a second, let me use them. Yes, so this is x, this is x. So what Pythagoras theorem says, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the square of opposite side and the square of adjacent side, isn't it? So x square plus x square is equal to r plus r, 2r, the whole square. Okay. So we get 2x square is equal to 2 into 2 is 4, r into r is r square. So we get x square is equal to 2r square. So x is equal to, when we take the root of 2r square, for 2 we get 2 root 2. I mean, for 2 we get root 2 and for r square we get r. So it is r root 2. All right. So we'll be using this formula and we'll be working out sums. So whenever we are asked to find out the side of the square, and that square should be inscribed in a circle, right? So x is equal to r into root 2. All right. So let's do the sum. Find the side of the square inscribed in a circle of radius 20 centimeter, right? So length of side is equal to r into root 2. So here we have r as 20 into root 2. Okay, so the length becomes 20, that is r, root 2 centimeter. All right, students. So hope you are getting this. So here the radius is 20 centimeter. Okay, see the next question. Find the side of the square inscribed in a circle of radius of diameter 40. So here we have the diameter given as 40 centimeter. So what would be the radius? The radius is half of the diameter, isn't it? So twice of the radius is diameter. In other words, diameter by 2 would be the radius. So it is 20 centimeter. Right. Now they are asking us to find out length. Find the side of the square. Right. So length of the side or side of the square r root 2. R is 20 root 2 centimeter. Okay. So hope you all are getting the same answer. Let's move on to the next sum. Find the side of the square inscribed in a circle of diameter 100. So our diameter is 100 centimeter. What is radius? 100 by 2, which is 50 centimeter. Right? So length of the side is r root 2. What is r? 50 into root 2 centimeter. Okay. So hope you all are getting the same answer. Let's move on to the next question. Find the area of the square inscribed in a circle of diameter 100. So I think we've already done it. So diameter is 100 means radius will be 100 by 2, which is 50, right? So find the area of the square, right? So yes, see the question, area. So first let us find out the length. So what is the length of the side? R root 2. What is R? 50 into root 2. So what is area of the square? Side square, isn't it? Side into side, which is 50 root 2 into 50 root 2, which is 5 5s are 2500 into root 2 is 2, right? Just a second. So this is 2500 into root 2 is 2, which is 5000 centimeters, because area is always denoted by square or square centimeter or centimeter square, whatever. All right, students. So we should be very careful with the question, because in the first 3 questions only side was asked, but now they're asking us to find out the area. So first to find out the side or length, whatever. So what is the area of the square? It is side into side, which is 50 root 2 into 50 root 2. 2500 into root 2 is 2. So it is 5000. All right. Let's move on to the next question. Find the perimeter of the square inscribed in a circle. All right. Yes. So I'm just giving you little time to find out this. Okay. So if you want, I can give you one formula. Perimeter of a square formula is, so you all must be knowing, it is 4 times of the side. Okay. 4 times of the side. Okay. Now let us find the length of the side. Okay. Length of the side, or whatever, the side length, r into root 2. So diameter is, what is radius? 5 root 2 by 2 into root 2. It becomes root 2 into root 2 is 2. So 2 5s are 10 by 2, which is 5 centimeter. Let's assume this to be centimeter. Okay. Now they're asking us to find out the perimeter. So perimeter of the square formula is 4 times of the side. That is 4 into 5, which is 20 centimeter. Okay. So if you have not got the answer, you can quickly just take down this. Okay. All right. Now with this, we are moving on to the next question. Find the diameter of the circle if inscribed square has side of 5 centimeter. Right. So earlier they were asking the side, but they had given us the radius. Clear? So now What is that they're asking? They're asking us to find out the diameter. Okay. So let's see here. Side is 5 and 5. So what is the diameter? Okay. So it becomes, when we are going to use the Pythagoras theorem, it is 5 square plus 5 square, which is d square. So 25 plus 25 will be d square. 50 is d square. Diameter will be root of 50. Okay, so that is 5 root 2. Is it clear? So it is 5 root 2. Okay, so hope this is clear. With this, we are moving on to the next question. See, this is what we are supposed to find out. And this is given. So this square plus this square is equal to d square. All right, students? Okay. Right. See the next question we have. Find the diameter of the circle if inscribed square has a side of 10 centimeter. Okay. So here it is 10 and here it is 10. So we are asked to find out this. So using Pythagoras theorem, okay. So using Pythagoras theorem, it is 10 square plus 10 square is equal to d square. So let's assume this to be d. Okay. So let the diameter of the square be d. So 10 square plus 10 square is d square. So 100 plus 100 is 200 is equal to d square. D will be root 200. Okay, so 200 is 50 into 4, isn't it? See, 50 into 50 into 50 into 50. Am I right? So 5 fours are 20. So D is equal to root of. So two numbers will become 1. Another two numbers will become 1. So it is 2500 centimeter. Now what is it they're asking? They're asking us only diameter. So it is 2500. If radius is asked, then 2500 by 2. Okay. So quickly you can take down if you have not done it, or if your answer, you're not getting this answer. All right. So now let's move on to the next question. Find the radius of the circle if inscribed square has a side of 20 centimeter. Okay. So again, we are going to assume this to be D. This is 20. This is 20. So, right. So let the diameter of the square is equal to D. So using Pythagoras theorem, we say it is 20 square plus 20 square is equal to D square. Is equal to D square. So 400 plus 400 is equal to D square. So D square is 800. D is equal to root of 800. Okay. So 800. I can write it as 4 into 2 into 25 into 25 into 25 into 25, because 25 fours are 100. Clear? So D is equal to root of. Right. Now let us bring the D is equal to 25 into 25 25 into 25 into, for 4 it is 2, for 2 it is root 2. So 25 into 25 into 2. So it is 625 into 2 root 2. Okay. So 625 into 2 will give us 1250 root 2 centimeter. This is diameter, but they're asking us radius. So 1250 by 2 root 2, which is 2 6 are 12. 2 6 are 12. 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10. 625 root 2 centimeter. So this is radius. Okay. Yeah. Just a second, students. Yeah. See, right. Yes. See here, 800, root of 800, we are taking it as 8 into 100 or 4 into 200. Okay, so that becomes 4 into 200 will become root of 800, right? So what is the root of 200? 400 into 2. Okay, so she's taken 400 into 2. Okay, so 400 root is 20. 20 into 20 is 400. So 20 root 2, right? So this is the diameter. So when it comes to radius, it would be 20 root 2 by 2, which is 10 root 2 centimeter. Okay. So we don't have to take 4 into 2, 8 into 25 into 25 into 25 into 25. Yes. So 25 into 25, value goes more. Yeah, fine, fine. So your diameter should be 20 into root 2 and your radius must be 10 root 2 centimeter. All right, now let's move on to the next question. Okay, so find the radius of the circle if inscribed square has a side of 20 centimeter. So here also again they have asked us only the radius. Okay. So here the side is 20. Last sum was also 20, isn't it? Yes, the same question, right? So the same question is repeated. Let's move on to the next question. Find the radius of the circle if inscribed square has a perimeter of 80 centimeter. Okay. So what is perimeter of the square? We already know that perimeter of the square is 4 times the side. Clear? So they say that 4 times the side is equal to 80 centimeter. So what is side? 80 divided by 4. So therefore the side is 20 centimeter. So now we know the sides are 20 and 20. So what is the radius? So let us first find out the diameter, whereby diameter square is equal to 20 square plus 20 square. So it is 400 plus 400, where it is 800. So D is equal to root of 800, where we can write it as 400 into 2. So it is 20 root 2. So what is radius? 20 root 2 divided by 2, which becomes 10 root 2 centimeter. Okay. All right. So hope this is clear. With this, we are moving on to the next question. First, find the side of the square. Yes, we have found out, and after that, we have done. Find the radius of the circle if inscribed square has an area of 64 square centimeter. So what is area of the square? Area of the square is a square, isn't it? So a square is 64. So that is side into side. Side into side. So a is equal to root of 64, which is 8 eighths are 64, 8 centimeter. So one side is 8, the other side is 8. Therefore, let's assume diameter to be, so d square is 8 square plus 8 square. So d square is 64 plus 64, which implies d square is equal to 6 2s are 12, 128. What is d? Root of 128. Okay, so 128. So it is 64 into 2, right? 4 2s are 8, 6 2s are 12. So D is equal to 8 8s are 64, 8 root 2 centimeter. Now they're asking us the radius. Radius will be 8 root 2 by 2 centimeter. So which implies radius is equal to 2 4s are 8, 4 root 2 centimeter. Okay. So hope this is clear. Okay. Let's move on to the next sum. So find the radius of the circle. So find the radius of the circle if it is inscribed. Okay, so find the radius of the circle if it is inscribed square of side 20 centimeter. Okay, so the square has 20 centimeter, isn't it? Yeah, right. So if the square has a side, so side of the square is equal to 20 centimeter, right? So it means that so what would be when you take the square, right? So you have one side is 20, another side is 20. So now we are supposed to find out the radius, isn't it? Okay. So again, let us assume the diameter to be BD. So it is 20 square plus 20 square is equal to D square. So 400 plus 400 is equal to D square. So D square is equal to 800. So D is equal to 400 into 2. So 20 root 2 centimeter. So radius will be 20 root 2 by 2, which implies 10 root 2 centimeter. Okay. All right. So now with this, let's move on to the next sum. See here. Now let us revise areas of basic shapes. For square, it is a square. For rectangle, it is length into breadth. For triangle, it is half into base into height. For circle, it is pi r square. For parallelogram, it is base into height. For rhombus, it is half into d1 into d2. Right. So find the area remaining in the circle of radius 28 meter if the rectangle of 20 meter into 10 meter is cut from the circle. So what is the required area? They're asking us to find out the area of the remaining in the circle. So first let us take the area of a circle minus area of the rectangle. Okay. So what is the area of a circle formula? In this itself we can calculate. Area of the circle will be pi r square. So pi into what is the radius of the circle? Find the area remaining in the circle of radius 28 into 28 minus area of rectangle. So what is area of a rectangle? Length into breadth, that is 20 into 10, right? So we'll take it as 22 by 7 as 5 so that we can actually cancel it. Okay, minus 200. So 7 ones are 7 fours are 28, right? So let's just multiply. So 22 into 4 becomes 88 into 28 will give us 2464 minus 200 will give us 2264 meter square area, no? Right? So minus 2264 meter square. So hope you would have understood the sum. We are just taking the area of the circle, which is pi r square minus, we are deducting the area of rectangle. Okay. All right. Now let's move on to the next sum. Right. So a small circle of radius 10 meter is cut from a bigger circle of radius 20 meter. Find the remaining area. You can take pi as 3.14. Okay. So now how do we do? We'll take the radius, we'll find out the area of the big circle minus area of the small circle. Okay. So find the remaining area as this. So remaining area is equal to area of the big circle or the bigger circle minus area of small circle. So what is area of the bigger circle? The formula for the circle is pi into r square. So pi into small circle has radius 10 into 10. The bigger circle has a radius 20 into 20. Okay. Let us take pi outside. So 2 2s are 400 minus 100, which is pi into 300. So pi we are taking it as 3.14. Okay. When we multiply 3.14 into 300, 3.14 into 300, we get 942 meter square. Okay. 942 meter square. Okay. So hope this is clear. Let's move on to the next sum. A small circle of radius 10 meter is cut. I think the same one, isn't it? Same thing. Let's move on to the next sum. Find the area in the circle of radius 13 meter, excluding the inscribed triangle. Right? So what should we do? Find the area of the circle, excluding the triangle. So find out the area of the circle minus area of the triangle. Okay. So area of the full circle minus area of the triangle. So what is area of the circle? You know it is pi into r square is 13 into 13 minus area of the triangle. So what is area of the triangle? Half into base into height. Right? So what is half into base into height? 10 into 26. So it is 5. So 169 5 minus 5 6 are 30, 5 2 are 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes, yes. So hypotenuse is 26, right? Fine, fine. So here the base is not 26, the hypotenuse is 26, right? So hypotenuse is 26. So how do you find out the base? It is nothing but 26 square is equal to 10 square plus the base square. So 26 into 26. 26 into 26 is 676 minus 100 will be b square, which is 576 is b square. So square root of 576 would be 24. So b will be square root of 576, which is 24 meter. Okay. So half into, just a second. Area of circle. Okay. So half into base into height. Right? So we have base as 24, height as 10. 1 second. Opposite. So 2 ones are 2 12s are. So 169 pi minus 120, which is 6 minus 2 is 49 pi. So pi, we are taking it as 3.14. So 3.14 into 49 will be 153.86 meter square, because they are asking us the area. All right. So quickly move on to the next sum. Okay. So whenever a right-angled triangle is inscribed in a circle, always the diameter coincides with the hypotenuse. So the radius of the circle will be half the hypotenuse. Okay. So find the area of the circle. Okay. So find the area of the circle. So in the previous just a second. Yeah. So whenever a right angled triangle is inscribed in a circle, always the diameter coincides with the hypotenuse. Right? So the radius of the circle will be half the hypotenuse. Okay. So what is half the hypotenuse here? Now let us take the hypotenuse B. Okay. So hypotenuse, yes. So hypotenuse square is 6 square plus 8 square, which is 6 6 are 36 plus 64. 8 8s are 64. So 6 plus 4 10. 6 7 8 9 10. So what is hypotenuse? It is root of 100, which is 10 meter. Right? So the radius of the circle will be half the hypotenuse, means it is the radius will be half, means 5 meter. So this would be the radius. All right. So let's move on to the next sum. So find the hypotenuse using Pythagoras theorem that we did, and we just did half. A circle is inscribed in a square of side 10 meters. Find the area in the square excluding the circle. Okay, so a circle is inscribed in a square of side. So what is the side of the square? It is 10 meter, isn't it? So find the area of the square excluding the circle. All right. So let us find out the area of the square minus area of the circle. Okay. Find the area of the square. Okay. So area of the square excluding the circle is equal to area of the square minus area of the circle. So what is area of the square? The side is 10, the whole square minus. So what is the area of the circle? The formula for the area of the circle is pi r square. Okay. So it is pi r square. So 10 square minus pi into, so here they say diameter is the length of the side. So what would be the radius by 2? That is pi square. Okay. So 100 minus 25 pi. Right. So let's assume the value of pi is equal to 3.14. So 100 minus 25 into 3.14. Okay. So 25 into 3.14 will give us 78.5. So 100 minus 78.5 will give us 21.5 meter square. Okay. Yes. So hope this is clear. So area of the square minus area of the circle. Correct. Okay. All right. In one last sum we have. A square is inscribed in a circle of radius 10 meters. Find the area of the circle excluding the square. Right? I think the same. No, there the side was given. So here the radius is given, isn't it? So they've given a hint. Diameter is equal to diagonal of the square. So required area is area of circle minus area of square. All right. So what is the area of circle here? Pi r square minus what is area of the square? So area of the square is side into side, right? So side into side, okay, let us work it out. So what is area of the square? Pi r square, okay, which is 3.14 into radius is 10 into 10 minus area of the square. So what is area of the square here? It is side the whole square, right? So here they say diameter is nothing but the diagonal of the square. So here uh, di diameter is nothing but twice of the radius. So in square, the diagonal and all the sides are equal. So it is R. That is 20. 2 into 10 is 20, the whole square. Okay. So 100 into 3.14 minus 400, which comes to 100 into 3.14, which comes to 14. Okay. Now let us take it as pi is, let us take it as 22 by 7. I think that would be better, isn't it? Otherwise, we are not. Okay, so we'll take it as 22 by 7. Okay, so 22 by 7 into 100 minus 400. So I think we can take LCM. 2200 minus 2800 by 7. So it comes out to the negative. 8 minus 2 is 600 by 7. Right? So let's just try. 600 divided by 7 would be 85.72 meter. What is the side is 10. Side of the square is 10 root 2. Is it? Sorry, no. Because 10 root 2. Okay. So let's take it as 10 root 2. So 10 root 2 the whole square. Okay. So just a second. Erase this. So 22 by 7 into 100 minus 10 root 2 the whole square. Right? So 22 by 7 into 100 minus 200 into 200 into 2. All right. So 100 into 22 by 7 minus 400. So 2200 minus 7 4s are 28 by 7. Same it's coming. 200. Root 2. Okay. Yeah. 10 root 2 is 100. Yeah. So 100 into 2. Correct. 200. Sorry. So it is 200. So 2200 minus 200 by 7. So 2000 by 7. So 2000 minus, by 7. So 100 into 22 by 7 minus 200. Right. So 2200. So 2200 minus 1400. 10 twos are 14 would be 800 by 7. It should be 114.29 meter square. Yes, let's check. 22 by 7 into R is 10 into 10 is 100 minus side is 10 into 10, 100 into 2, correct. So 2200 by 7 minus 200, yes. So 2200 minus 1400. So 2200 minus 1400 would be 800 by 7, correct. Okay, so it should be 114.29 meter square. So I think with this, today's class ends. Over to you, ma'am. It's done.